So it's the thing where my veins start coming and she's never seen these veins and she doesn't know that I'm a vampire yet, or she does kind of know, and then she's like, oh, it's okay, and she's touching my face and I'm crying and we're hugging, and that was nice.
Did you guys make out?
Like on the set?
Like
or
in
like
the scene?
After the scene?
Like in the scene.
Oh,
Doesn't Elena seem kind of boring after all of that, though?
That's what I said.
No, just different.
I like Elena. She's different boring.
I like Elena.
Don't rip on Elena. I like Elena.
I like Elena too.
You don't
yeah,
like
that's
Elena. You
what,
love
look,
Elena.
I
You're
drew
whoop.
Team Elena.
Team Elena.
On his
Yeah, this is Team
hand,
Catherine.
and then Team Catherine on his hand.
Aha, switching it up.
Who is your favorite, Damon or Elena?
Good question. Very good question. Put me in a really tough spot here. I think I like Elena better. Because your team's Stelena, see? Just like your shirt. Yeah, I knew it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm attracted to dark women, darker. In Nina has dark hair, so I guess.
Can we expect Amy to sort of be stepping in and stirring between them two?
Absolutely.
And do you think she's better suited to him or to Stefan?
Well, clearly, I think she's better suited to me. You really think I'd say Damon?
Well, maybe she is.
Oh, come on. Even if she was, I wouldn't admit.
But for some reason, she's still in love with him. I still don't know why.
What do you mean? Come on. She doesn't know why.
I don't know why.
Here.
Elena may know why. I am just trying to figure it out. I, to be honest, wouldn't put up with.
Don't you see how much I love
too.
you? Don't you see how much I love you? Doesn't that count for something?
Maybe that's why. Maybe she's blinded by the love.
Of course.
There you go.
You know, whatever, shooting me and Elena in bed together.
yeah, we made out in the scene. Yeah, we made out in the scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My like right toe was like perfectly placed in a position that looked compromising.
Yeah.
I looked like I was very excited to be in bed with Elena.
But actually, earlier today I wrote on both of their hands, Team Elena.
You'll see in the season premiere, we actually make a very bold statement in that Stefan says, look, he says, I didn't mean for Elena to die. He tells that to Damon. He says, I didn't mean for her to die. I was trying to think of his exact words because it was months ago that I shot it, but it was something to the extent of, you know, I didn't mean for her to die. If I knew she was going to die, I never would have left her. I was bringing Matt up. I was going to go get her. You know, he's like, he didn't let her die. He may have symbolically, or it may have looked that way, but I think in his mind he wasn't allowing her. He never wanted it. It just sort of happened. He didn't even know how it happened. He's kind of like in this bubble of. I feel like Stefan's just like in this sort of delusional world of like not really even understanding what happened, you know, still to this point.
I personally think Stefan would have just went, I don't really care what the hell you have to say, and would have grabbed her.
I'm two things. A, I'm guilty because of my part in her becoming a vampire. And B, I'm also in denial of it. So rather than being like, okay, well now she's a vampire, we need to accept it, I'm kind of like, okay, well look, she's not really a vampire. Like this isn't really happening, you know? So Stefan's kind of in this sort of like delusional kind of world of denial in a way, you know, which is all going to obviously burst to a bubble. And he's going to start crying hysterically. Like just like that.
And so the end of last season, you had to feel some satisfaction. You got the girl. She chose you.
No.
I know it's not going to last.
I didn't feel any satisfaction.
You didn't?
No. Here's the thing, I didn't feel any satisfaction because I always feel like, you know, Vampire Diaries, the theme of Vampire Diaries is two vampire brothers fighting over a girl. So like, clearly it's never gonna last.
Right.
And you know, not to discourage our audience, because I do think in the end there will be some sort of a resolution, but I think, you know, end of season 3, her choosing me, I knew it was sort of a short-lived thing. I almost don't want to be the chosen one, because audiences want whatever they can't have, okay?
Right.
So I almost wanted her to choose Damon, because I want Stefan and Elena to be the couple that people go, wouldn't it be nice if they were together? Because your imagination is so much more powerful than what's presented to you. So if you have something thrown in your face, you don't want it. You always want what you can't have.
Right.
So I'm really secretly hoping Damon and Elena get together so everyone gets really sick of them. And then they say, Stefan would be so great for her, because it's just so annoying watching those two on screen all the time.
That's not going to last. You know, the whole she chose Stefan. The circumstances are obviously different now, and you know, she's definitely I think moving on. We don't know where, but she's going to move on.
Whoa, whoa! This is a controversial question. Do you think she was happier with Stefan or Damon? Who would be happy with Ian? Imagine being stuck with Ian. I am stuck with Ian. It's not great.